Prepare to be mocked and become the laughing stock if you decide to deal with a narcissist, manipulative person, toxic individuals, and psychopaths, also energy vampires. Prepare to be mocked. Now, when a relationship with one of these toxic individuals ends, it usually blows up in your face and their face. They usually do something, or you get fed up with them, or they get bored and they find someone more shiny to use. They find another toy, another tool. And what happens is they usually always do the same thing. They go around ruining your reputation. This is called a smear campaign. And what that does is, because they always need to control people, they have to control you by controlling how people think of you. This is another type of abuse. This is what we would call abuse by proxy. It's like sometimes people on the street will give you a dirty look. That dirty look is an abuse. Any kind of negative energy directed at another individual is abuse. Verbal abuse, shouting at someone, calling someone names, wishing someone bad luck, bad energy, sending someone bad intentions for someone. Spells, even what witches do. Anything that is negative is abuse. But this is what they do to feel a sense of control, a sense of power. If they have no more access to you, like abusing you in your face, manipulating you, tricking you, gaslighting you, lying to you, sometimes physically beating you up, financially abusing you, they have to do it in any way that they have. Now, the smear campaign, what it does, in a weird way, it kind of acts in our favor. Oh, let me just touch on something. On one of the last videos, I was saying to hold the mirror up, right? If you're dealing with someone, I was talking about when you have a person that's spreading rumors about you. That's what the term is also called flying monkey, taken from the film The Wizard of Oz. Now, if you see someone on the street and they're asking you invasive questions, you could ask them an invasive question to make them realize that what they're doing is stepping on your boundary, or stepping over your boundary. That's the context I was talking about. If you're living with a narc or manipulative or toxic individual, I wouldn't hold the mirror up to them, because they're in your space and they can make your time difficult. If you're being physically abused, I would slowly start finding a way to get out of that relationship, or to get out of living with that person. If you're being financially abused, they'll make your life difficult. Maybe if it's at a workplace, they'll on purposely forget to authorize your timesheet, or if you have expenses, they won't pay it on time, or they won't pay it, or they keep forcing you to have to explain to them so they can get supply from you. So that, in that case, I wouldn't hold the mirror up. But going back to what I was saying, when they break up with you or you break up with them, this smear campaign is illustrious. These folk, they do the same thing. It's literally it's like the same book. They're reading the same book and doing the exact same thing. They have to destroy you. Like they're so vindictive in the core, and by nature they're vindictive. They have to get you. They have to destroy you to feel this false sense of power. Now, they're doing us a favor when they go out and practice this smear campaign, because you will lose a lot of people that claim to be your friend, because they were never your friend anyway. In this modern time, people have situationships, especially narcissists. Everybody is a type of toaster. Like, I remember this friend narcissist that I no longer deal with. He's got a friend for one topic. He's got a friend if he needs to do this. He has got a friend for that. So this toaster has got antifreeze function. This toaster goes up to a certain heat. This toaster can keep your bread nice and warm. Each person in his phone book has got a use. Everybody's a tool. It's not like you're a friend, we got a genuine connection, we both like fried chicken and watermelon. Sorry, that's so typical in America. I know in America a lot of them eat that stuff, but we both like I was talking about before, making violins or whatever, and we both like researching the types of tools you get from Japan and the different types of wood, and every piece of wood has got a story and they're all unique, and we can carve them out together and we connect on that, and we link in different philosophies of what that could mean and what that could connect to, and we have this like wonderful conversations about techniques and styles of making this, you know, beautiful piece of art, which will now be our gift to the world. And then someone else will receive this violin and they open it, and that gives them joy, and they can now use that and give life to that violin and spread. Now your gift has been spread into the universe. No, it's not that. If you make a violin for them, it's okay, I'm going to be friends with him because I need violins for discount, or I need to use them. So prepare to be used, prepare to be ridiculed. Now, when I'm talking about the smear campaign, nobody's perfect, right? And you need to forgive yourself for when you were in your lowest state, when you was hanging out with this person. And when you're actually doing whatever you're doing, whether that be masturbation, whether that be consuming pornography, whether that be giving someone a golden shower, receiving a golden shower. Odell Beckham in America, there's that girl, Selena, the girl that was dealing with DJ Academics. I think he flew her out and he requested her to take a dump on his chest. Each to your own. We are human. It doesn't matter what you like. It doesn't mean anything. But they will guilt you, shame you, film you, make a group on Instagram or on WhatsApp with all their friends, and they send the pictures or the video of you performing that act. You might be doing a strip dance, you might be playing with yourself, you might be making a weird sound when you're having sexual relations with them. They'll record it and they'll show people and they'll mock you and laugh at you. So when people see you on the street, they laugh at you. That gives them supply. Oh, look, I've just abused him by using a cat's paw. I've used someone else to indirectly abuse him. That's how sick these people are. And they're actually very weak people. You know, they try to make an excuse. Oh, I'm just trying to help you out. I'm just warning you about this person. They're problematic. They are the one that's problematic because they still have not and refuse to deal with their childhood wounds. If you are problematic, you don't need to warn the person. The person would meet you. They'll use common sense and discernment, and they will feel that you're a negative force. But the reason why you may have been in your lower self, or maybe if you were being negative, was because you're around these people. It's just such a reverse. Everything is a reverse. Everything is an illusion. They bring you right down to their level, but they make it seem like you're the troubled one. And you may have some issues that you can heal and you can work on and be troubling in certain areas. But trust and believe, a lot of the time, you're not the actual core initiate. You're not the actual place where this negative energy comes from. These people, they have to expose you. They have to show everyone that you're exactly like them. There's nothing special about you. You are exactly like them. They get a sense of power. Yes, I made him react to my manipulation. Yes, I forced him to come out of character. I forced him to abuse me. Yes, they love it. It gives them a sense of power. These people, they're little children. You have to see behind all of this behavior. Someone upsets you or breaks up with you. Normal person's like, oh, okay, cool, we have a conversation and then move on. Okay, it happened. It didn't work. Fine. Fine. They're crickets, cowards. The little crickets making all the little noise. As soon as a person comes next to it, silence. Leave these people. Ignore them. Work on yourself. Keep getting this knowledge. Spread the knowledge, spread the word. You're worth everything from this earth. You deserve better. You deserve it. It's your birthright. Peace is your birthright. Take it easy.